Containers. What are some options? What are the pros and cons of each? There's lots of options. Stick around. We'll check them all out. What's up YouTube, PA Outdoors, thanks for watching. So today is part 5, the final edition in the 5 C's Basic Survival Gear series, and today's containers. So I just have a few examples. There are lots more different companies, different styles, but we're going to kind of go over them, just some of the basics. First thing is some sort of water bladder. This is my Camelback. This is actually this has become my new day hike pack. So pros, well, it's really convenient. You throw it on your back, you can just take a drink right out of the tube while you're walking. You don't have to stop, you don't have to pull it out of a pocket or unclip it from your belt or anything like that. You just keep on walking and keep on drinking. So it's very convenient. We also hold a lot. I think this one has a 3-liter bladder in it. I've seen them 1 liter, 2 liter, 3 liters. So there is that. Now, the cons. Well, the bladder's rubber, so you can't boil in it. They're not exactly easy to fill if you're trying to fill it out of a stream. I mean, if it's in a pack like this, I guess you could take just the bladder out of the pack and fill it in a stream and then reinsert it into your backpack or the bladder carrier, whichever you're using. So, obviously you can't boil. They're hard to fill. Well, they're not convenient to fill. They're a little hard to keep clean. I know Camelback makes a big cleaning kit with the cleaner and the brushes and everything like that. So I don't think they're the perfect option, especially in like a bug out situation where you're going to be gone for who knows how long. But in a hiking situation, I think they're ideal. Next up is the old standby, the military canteen. These things have been around forever in multiple different configurations. Aluminum, you can get them in stainless steel. The most popular ones nowadays are the plastic ones. They hold a quart. These ones are plastic, so you can't put these right into a fire. I'm not sure if some of the newer ones now are BPA free. I believe this one actually doesn't say whether it is or not. I believe the newer military issued ones are BPA free. The nice thing about them is all the different accessories. Obviously, the canteen cups. They come in aluminum, they come in stainless steel. So these, you could pour water in, put this in your fire, and boil your water that way. Now you're only boiling it, about 3/4 of the canteen at a time. And so you fill it up, you boil it, and now what? You got to drink it all. You can't pour it back in here because you've had dirty water in here. So that's an issue. Being 1 quart though, you can use water purification tablets. And that was another issue I wanted with the Camelbacks. Because they're all in 1 liter increments, water purification tablets will work just fine because most of those tablets are designed to, 1 pill per liter a quart or 2 pills per liter or a quart. So with military canteen, that will work also. They also make like burners you can put these things on top of, all kinds of pouches. I've seen almost Camelback style hoses that have their own cap that can go on here. And they're very inexpensive. You can pick these up at Army surplus stores for like $1 or less. So there's that option. Then there's also the Nalgene bottle, the plastic Nalgene bottle. Again, 1 liter, 32 ounces, works perfectly fine with water purification tablets. It's plastic, you can't boil water in it, but they do make stainless steel nesting cups. So again, you could collect your water, pour, boil, but then you're in the same situation with only having the one container. I guess you gotta let it cool, drink it, fill it back up, unless you're going to somehow have a way of cleaning your bottle between boiling and refilling. And again, they make, the Pathfinder School Canteen Shop makes a stove that this fits right on. They make all sorts of pouches that go together, that these things slide right into. Condor makes them, Maxpedition makes them, all the companies. The Nalgene bottles, are several different caps that you can get depending on what you want to do, flip tops and all sorts of things. And I think you can get an Nalgene bottle for like $12 or $13, I think, a cup for $5. So it's still a pretty inexpensive way to go. Now the stainless steel water bottle is probably the best option. It has all of the same good qualities of the Nalgene bottle. That, you know, it fits in all the pouches. You can get the nesting cups. They all fit together also. This one's from Blackthorn USA. The Canteen Shop and the Pathfinder School make a stainless steel water bottle, which are very good. Nalgene made a Guyot design bottle. I think they're kind of hard to get hold of. Clean Canteen makes water bottles, makes stainless steel, good quality stainless steel water bottles. Now the only caution I have against Clean Canteen is you can get them in all sorts of sizes. 24 ounce, I think they make a 28 ounce. A lot of guys love the 40 ounce because you can carry so much water. And that's great, and you can boil in it, that's awesome. But if you were ever in a situation where you just couldn't get a fire, couldn't make a fire, were unable to make a fire, and you had to use water purification tablets in a 40 ounce bottle, well, now you're doing some math. You're cutting tablets in half, sometimes maybe a third to get the exact right ratio. So it's not impossible. It just can be a little bit irritating. And there's one more option I do want to show you. This is the Stanley stainless steel canteen, made by Stanley. I picked this one up at Walmart. I think it was just under $20. It's single wall stainless steel, so you can put it in a fire to boil water. It's got a pretty interesting lid. It's got this small one comes off for drinking. The big one comes off to make it kind of a large mouth, so it's easier to fill. I have seen some people complain about this rubber gasket inside of here. I've had this on multiple camping trips, and I haven't had an issue yet. But I guess they've said sometimes that falls out, so you know, every time I take this lid off to fill it, before I put it back on, I make sure that rubber lining is there. Now I did have to make one minor modification on this canteen. The strap that came with it was just looped around these hooks and sewn. It was a standard webbing style strap, but it was sewn onto these hooks. So you take the cap off, no problem. You stick it in the fire. Now you've got this flammable webbing that's still attached to the canteen that could potentially burn off. So I cut that strap off and I put this strap on. This is just off of, I think, a military 2-quart canteen, but that way I can unhook it. And now it's just a canteen. I can put it in the fire, no problem. So when you're talking about, you know, a $5 or less military style canteen cup setup, which is good, the plastic Nalgene bottle in a nesting cup, now you're probably at like, I don't know, $17. A good stainless steel bottle is going to cost you at least $25 and up. This thing was $19, I think. That's pretty good, and like I said, I've used this quite a bit. You can see it's got some wear and tear on it. I like it. I'm not saying it's the best, and any one of these will work for you very well, as long as you know their limitations, and that you have the correct type of purification method with you to work with each of these styles of containers, whether it be, you're strictly either going to use some sort of water filter, or you're going to use chemical purifications in the plastic bottles. And in the stainless steel bottles, you can pretty much use any style you want. Now, word of caution, when you're looking at stainless steel canteens and stainless steel bottles, make sure you're looking at single wall. They can't be vacuum sealed. You can't put those in the fire. Those can potentially explode because you have a double wall with an air gap in the middle that works as an insulator. Well, what happens when it gets hot? It expands. And you just, best case, fracture the bottle. Worst case, you could have a shrapnel flying everywhere. So that is everything I have on containers. All the different options, the good, the bad. None of them are bad. They all have their place, and they all will work fine for you, like I said, if you know their limitations. So I'd like to thank everyone for watching. Please comment, like, share this video. Please subscribe to my channel. We'll keep this going. Get outdoors, enjoy yourself, but remember, be safe out there. Thanks for watching.